What's happening, human beings on the internet? I'm back. It's the Manga Sloth. You know the drill. Let's get into it and let's look at some spicy manga. Let's start off with Beastars 2 and 3. Read the first one, enjoyed it. This is getting extremely popular. I did see it was up for some manga awards this year. Definitely going to be reading that more and more. Let's get into it here and get into some big chunkies. I did pick up the Fairy Tail Masters Edition number 1. I do not own any Fairy Tail. I have not read any Fairy Tail. I know it's been out for a long time. I know it's good from what I hear, and I'm looking to get into it. One thing is, though, with this Master Edition, I seen it only went up to 5 and I didn't think anything of it. When I did go and look again for number 6, even though I just have one, I'm not seeing number 6, so let me know if anybody knows if they're going to keep printing them or if they're just going to be doing the box sets of them. I have no clue. Next up is, oh yeah, Hellsing number 1 Deluxe Edition hardcover. This thing is a beaut. If you have been living under a rock, this series is amazing. The anime is great. The OVAs that follow this are spectacular, and I love collecting things like this. It is amazing. Got these giant pages, and this cover is gonna look amazing on anybody's shelf and be a staple on anybody's shelf for years to come. Next up, we got Spy Family number 1. I have not read this. I bought it because people have been saying it is very popular and they enjoy it a lot, and hopefully I will too. If you have read it and you like it or you dislike it, throw me a comment and let me know why. Here we go. We got Maggots of the Library number 2 and number 3. I bought the first one and showed it off in my first manga haul ever. First video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I am still a manga sloth in it. I did read it and I did enjoy it quite a bit. Like I said, it's a little wordy, and these puppies are chunky. These are big, chunky things, and the art in this is just great. It's very good art. So I am going to keep reading this, and yeah, that's that. Alright, we got So I Am a Spider, So What number 2. Set that over there. Let's get going. We got like 50 some volumes here. We gotta get through these. Oh yeah, you know it. One Punch Man number 20. This series is great. If you have not read it, you are going to be in for a treat. It is great. I bought Assassination Classroom number 1. Yes, I have not read this also. A lot of people love it. A lot of people keep recommending it. Whoa, what's going on here? Look at that. I will dig into that and we'll see how good it is. Alright, next we got a Junito Frankenstein here. I do collect Junji Ito's books. I'm glad they're all coming out in hardcover. They're very nice, and I love his work. Alright, next we got a crazy one. The Queen of Shoujos, as it's proclaimed to be on the back, and apparently this series is referenced in a lot of shoujos. The Rose of Versailles number 1, very nice hardcover. If you have not watched my first video, I'll let you know. Me and my wife both collect manga, so some of these in here I have not read, and they are hers. This is definitely hers. Alright, we got Radiant number 12. Keeping on with the Radiant. Very much enjoying it so far. Good stuff. Alright. Up next we got The Rising of the Shield Hero number Dos, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Yes. That's how much I enjoyed the first one. In my last manga haul, I picked up the first one and I enjoyed it so much that I thought, since these are on sale, I'm gonna pick them up. I know that they have novels for each one of these, and the novels are past the manga a good bit, I believe. Alright, Demon Slayer number 14. Not too much to say here. Good series. Just continuing it. Alright, we have Star Blazers, $21.99, number 1. I do not know much, if anything, about this series. I don't even know when it came out. I think it's a little older. It looked pretty sweet and it was on sale, so I picked it up. I'm hoping it's pretty good. Alright, next up we got Dr. Stone number 12. Continuing this series also. It's pretty good. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I know a lot of people aren't too excited about this series or like it at all. I think it's interesting enough and enjoyable enough, just to the point where I will keep reading it. Next, we got... boom! We got Tokyo Ghoul, the complete box set. So we got 1 through 14 here. In the last manga haul, I did pick up number 1. I did read it. I said if I enjoyed it enough, I will just buy the box set, so I can just save money. So I do have 2 number 1s, but no big deal. I will be reading all that, and I will enjoy it if it's anything like the first one. I have not watched the anime. I did hear that the anime is not as good as the manga, and to not watch it. Let me know if you've experienced the same thing or if it differs a lot, because I do not know if this differs from the anime. It would be interesting to hear if it does. Alright, we got Black Torch number 1. Another series that I've been wanting to pick up. It looks pretty sweet. You know it, 20th Century Boys number 1. I picked this puppy up because it was on sale. I think I'm going to collect these big chunky versions. They are very nice, textured. They just look great, and they're going to look good on the shelf too. Alright, we got Mobile Suit Gundam number 10, number 11, and number 12 in the Thunderbolt variety. I said it in my last manga haul with number 9. This series is so good. So good. The story is great. It brings you in. You care about these characters so much. The art you see here on the covers, this gorgeous mech art, not everybody can pull that off. It is just as good on the inside. I will not flip through it because it is older teen, and I'm not really sure how YouTube works. This is my second video, folks. Don't want to get kicked off already. Alright, here we got Comey Can't Communicate, number 2, number 3, and number 4. My wife loves this series so far. She got number 1, blazed through it, and then she said, "Get me more." So I went and picked her up these 3. She already read these 3, and she loves it. She tells me about it. The story sounds real funny, and she always laughs when she reads it. Alright, we got Dead Demons, DDDD Destruction. Say that 10 times slow. Alright, I did read this one. It is good. It is wonky. It is wonky in a good way. It is different. Very different. The characters are very weird. Some of them. I did enjoy it. I'll be getting more of these. I wish it wasn't $15, because even on sale these are kind of pricey, but it's worth the money, so not gonna complain. Okay, we got I'm Great Priest Imhotep number 2. Picked this one up in my last manga haul. I did pick up the first one and I read it. It is not bad. In my opinion, the first volume was not super great, but it was not bad enough that I would just drop it at number 1. I will give it another shot here, and if it's decent, I will definitely be getting more of it. Here's one that I know nothing about, but I hear people talking about a lot. Grand Blue Fantasy, I do not know anything about. Picked this puppy up on sale, and it looks pretty good, and the art looks real nice. Hopefully it is good. I don't know if it is. If you know anything about it, let me know. We can chat about it. Alright, another one that has a lot out there, but I have never read and I don't know anything about. Picked the number 1 up to test the waters, see what it's all about, is Maggie, The Labyrinth of Magic, number 1. I don't know anything about this. It looks good. Some parts. It looks funny. I like funny. I don't know anything about it, but if it's good, I should enjoy it. Speaking of funny, we got So I'm a Spider, So What, number 3 and number 4. I don't know a lot about these. My wife reads these. I know that they have novels for these, and I don't know if those are good or not either. But I know she likes this, and it's funny. It's sort of, from what I do know about it, it's sort of like the Shield Hero a little bit, where you're in a video game world or a VR type thing. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but this spider lady or spider levels up and, I don't know, kicks butt. Last but certainly not least, Agent number 2 and number 3. I picked up number 1, as I showed in my last manga haul. I read through it pretty quick, and I really liked it. I have already read these, and I will be picking up more. Alright, folks, that's the end of this video. This was my manga haul. I apologize. I am not very good at video editing or taking videos or anything of the like yet. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. Write me a comment, hit a thumbs up, do all that stuff YouTube does. I would appreciate your support.